Hey guys, this is Benjamilian welcoming you to Let's Play Sonic 3. I've actually had this one for a few months now. I recently bought it at a retro video game store. So I thought I'd make a Let's Play on it. I remember so many years ago when this was still at rental places like Blockbuster Video. You know, I didn't really actually get around to asking my parents to buy it or anything. I actually had Sonic 2 at the time, and before that I had the first Sonic the Hedgehog, but I think my siblings decided to actually sell it and get this out and get Sonic 2 out of it. So I can't really remember much because of how long it's been, but I believe that's how I got Sonic 2. I actually did want to buy this, but you know, I guess my parents thought that since I already had one Sonic game that I didn't need another, which was kind of odd, but what can you do with parents? We're already at our first Chaos Emerald. Compared to these and Sonic 2, this secret stages in these are seem to be a little easier than the ones in Sonic 2. Because in Sonic 2, you had this sort of 3D kind of thing going on, and it was like you were running around in this kind of tube kind of road thing. It's hard to explain, but you had to know by heart where all the rings were going to be, where a trail of rings would start in those secret stages. But with this one, as you just saw, you just have to get all of these blue orbs and make sure not to hit them when they turn red, or else you get kicked out of the secret stage. And what I'm doing is getting them all from the outside, and what that does is turn them all into rings. And I learned that from a little tip from the Sonic and Knuckles collection for the PC, and they had a little hint kind of thing in their instruction book, so that's usually how I do these now. I don't really mind the rings. I mean, this game isn't that hard compared to the last one. The levels, you know, they do have their moments. Especially that, this Sky Chase Zone, or, what do they call it? Mystic Cave, because there's this one pit that has a bunch of spikes and you can't even get out of it. But I agree with a lot of other Sonic fans out there that the second one is the best one. Even though with Sonic 3 you could attach Sonic and Knuckles to it and make the game even longer. It allowed you to turn into Hypersonic, and Tails can turn into Super Tails. So, but I only have Sonic 3. I remember when this game first came out too, Blockbuster had this little contest, I guess, to see who could make it out of the first zone in this in less than a minute, and I forget, like, I don't even know if they had, like, a prize or anything going for it. I can't even remember. But, that's the best that I can remember out of it. I remember when the Virtual Boy came out too, they just, like, put that out on display. And, I don't remember if it was, like, really playable or not, like, when they had it. I think they just had it on, like, a little, display case kind of thing, and it was turned off. So, but, I assume that they had, like, Mario Tennis playing with it at one point. But it was so long ago, and they didn't, like, keep it up for display for long, because I'm pretty sure you guys know the reason why that is. But, and I think I remember asking my parents too to get me one, because, well, it did have to do with, all it barely had to do with virtual reality, but that was supposed to be, like, the concept, but I think we were like warned about it giving headaches only like a few months after it'd come out, so. If I had like a second player as Tails, I think in the next zone, I think it's called Hydroplan, I can't remember. But I believe in the second act of that zone, there's like this little secret passage where you could get like Tails to help you fly up. And there's like a secret stage ring. And I believe if I just keep going with these and just finding the secret stages as I go, that'll be like the last one. Because you can, I believe you can find like a bunch of these secret stages as you go along in the game. So they've got like, I think 2 for each act if you can find them really well. I'm surprised I still know like most of these. As for like the later stages, yeah, I haven't really found them there. But I found like a couple on like that little circus stage. I always think I'm gonna miss like that last one. Because like, it looks kind of like Sonic nearly jumped like right over it, but I don't really care for the rings here. If you get like 50 of them, you're supposed to get like a continue. But if you get them all, it like increases your overall score, and you get like an extra life. Which doesn't really matter to me, because this game practically throws lives at you anyway. Well, not as much as like games like Crash Bandicoot, but you know, I pretty much have enough for myself to go around in the whole game anyway. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna do a lot of like the bonus stages here. I probably will if, like, whenever I feel like it. Man, whatever computer is like controlling Tails isn't even trying at all to avoid those bombs. And if you have the fire shield here, you can pretty much avoid any kind of fire that like an enemy shoots at you, especially the bosses. And that's the end of this zone. So apparently in this game, of course it's like the debut of Knuckles, but in the story, like Robotnik or Eggman, as people call him now, tells Knuckles that they've invaded his island and that they want to like take all of like the Chaos Emeralds that belong on his island, because he's supposed to be like the guardian of them all. And this thing called the Master Emerald, which is pretty much like the original home for him, I guess. Like the grounds of where they're kept at, because they go back into that a bit more in like Sonic Adventure if you've played that. And so he actually has a big role in that game as well, because this monster called Chaos, he was originally like encased in the Master Emerald, and then it broke, so Knuckles had to find the pieces of the Master Emerald. And near the end of the game, Sonic turns into Super Sonic, and he pretty much turns Chaos back into like a good being or something. And I believe Archie Comics did their own kind of version of that too. And I think it was like another one of those 40-page kind of comic book specials. I can't really remember how long it was, but you know, I think they had like the Archie comic characters in there, like Sally and Antoine, and all those other characters that like appeared in the comic and like that Saturday morning cartoon. Oh, yep. Alright, now to find out where else I'm supposed to go. Oh, here we go. That's the end of that one. I think we're on a roll so far. Just 2 more to go. Now we're already at the boss. gonna try and spin dash and land on him. But we've already got him. Extra life, how do you like that? Whoa! Come on. Sorry I'm not talking very much, folks. Kinda hard to bring up anything right now. So, Valentine's Day is tomorrow. And you guys doing anything special? I'm not really doing much myself. Pretty much gonna stay in the house, I guess, and see if I can find some job openings. I wonder why we were introduced to Valentine's Day at like such a young age. Like, I was around 8 years old when we started doing this stuff, and it's all about like getting cards for like girls, but I don't know. Like, I wonder why it was even invented. Like, maybe it was originally intended for like couples, but I still don't understand why we start doing this like during childhood. Like, you can get someone like a card or a, I don't know, like a stuffed bear, I guess, but it's still hard to understand the concept like that at such an early point in time. Like, I remember a long time ago too, when they started having like a bunch of like cartoon kind of Valentine's cards, and now they only have like a few of them. Like, they used to have like Valentine's cards of like Tiny Toon Adventures. A lot of 90s cartoons that I can pretty much remember they had Valentine's cards of. But now they only have like a few different ones in the store. Like, they'll have like Transformers and not much else. So, but I guess it depends on the store, really. And I really wish I could bounce on these things, because the bonus stage is right over there. Ah, you get my shield. I don't remember liking this zone very much, but hopefully we can whip right past it with flying colors. And here we have the electric shield, which gives you a boost in your jump. We got 4 of these things left, now we just need to find it. There we go. And we got them all. Surprised it didn't take that long. And, of course, like with Sonic 2, you have to have 50 rings to be supersonic. But the downside is that your rings deplete as it goes. So, that's one thing you gotta remember. But with Sonic 2 it was more of a problem. Because whenever you jumped, it automatically made him supersonic. Where if you press the jump button twice, that would trigger it. Oh, that was stupid of me. And that was stupid of me too. Come on. And I think this has to be like one of the longest zones out of this game too. Like especially the second act. That was close. Oh, 3 rings. Okay, let's see where this one goes. Unless I get a shield. Never mind. And with supersonic, you have more speed, but you really have to get used to like the control. So you have to make like a lot of precision aim when you're like making a jump on like a small platform. That, and he can jump much higher. I guess I can't really get up there. Unless it was Tails. I wish I had another shield too. But hopefully there's one coming up. You know what? We're gonna try a bonus stage. And this is pretty much like a what do you call it? I guess I'm gonna say candy dispenser because I can't remember the names of these things right now. But you can get like a bunch of shields and like 1-ups from here. Like if you're lucky. I'll just hold on to that one for now. Oh, that was smart. You gotta watch out for these things too. Hit them 3 times and then they'll open the door for you. There we go. The land is starting to cave in. Good luck trying to get out of there, Tails. Oh, what? I had the fire shield. Oh, wait, no, I didn't. Did I? At least when you have supersonic in this part, in this boss fight, it's easy as pie. And you don't have to worry about him hitting you like with his drill if you land your jump. You know, like imprecise. And I think I'm gonna wrap up this part because we're almost at 40 minutes now. So I'll see you guys in part 2, and hopefully that'll be the last part we have to do. See you then. Hey guys, this is Benjamin welcoming you back to Let's Play Sonic 3. When we left off, we just finished the Marble Garden Zone, and we managed to get all 7 of the Chaos Emeralds. And right now, we're in the Circus Zone. So let's see if I can make it through only 2 parts. So I forgot to mention on the last video, if you don't have a shield with you, and if you double tap the jump button, you get like a split second of like invincibility. But I've only found like one chance for that to actually work, and that's like near the end of the game when you're in the last zone. There's like these spiked enemies that have like these spikes that go around in a circle whenever they move, and they only move if you move. And if you do that, do the double jump, or the do that attack thing. What am I doing? Like I mentioned, and if you get that split second of invincibility, you won't get hurt by those spikes. So I just use that whenever I can, or whenever I happen to spot those enemies. Maybe I'll find a special stage here soon. If you get to a special stage while you're supersonic, it'll cancel out the supersonic thing, so that, and if you have a shield, he can't go supersonic. So and I'm pretty sure I got this far when I rented this a long time ago. Though, with a lot of you other gamers out there who played this, I got stuck at like that barrel that was in Act 2, in which you had to constantly press up and down to actually get it to move, and for you to actually go under it in order to beat the level. Can I go over here? Let me see. Yep. And we got another extra life. So I guess I'm supposed to go over here. Ah, and there goes my shield. What the heck? It's like I came back from where I was. Let me see. Maybe I'm supposed to go down there. Maybe I can, like... No. I was able to do that and... Oh, jeez. I tried. I was gonna try and do a jump while I was spin dashing on the wall there. But I guess it's not really possible. Maybe if I go to the top here, there'll be another secret area. Or not. Hopefully this should last me for the rest of the act. Can't go over there. Yeah, it'll last me for the whole fight. Pretty much what you have to do for this boss is to land a hit on him, and then it'll stay stunned for a second. This little spinning thing will attack him. Come on. And I have an electric shield, which is pretty bad because in the next act there's a huge amount of water in this part, so I'll have to go for the bubble shield that they give you early on. So yeah, whenever you hit the water with an electric shield, it goes away. Same thing with the fire shield. Yep, there's one right here, so... Come on. And this act is pretty long too. Not just because of the barrel that I mentioned earlier, but it is a little bit longer than the last one. Another water shield here. Oh. Do I want to go up there? Right. Okay, can I? No, I can't go in there. Ah, and there goes my other water shield, which I'll have a problem with later. Let's see. There's not another one, is there? Give me a break. I was just... Oh my goodness. So I guess I don't want to go up there. And I don't want to go down here either. Oh, what a loop for a level. And now without the bubble shield, I have more of an effectiveness to actually die on this level. Oh, give me a break. Oh, that was close. Not quite what I'm looking for, but I guess it'll do. Let's see. Already at 4 minutes in. Hopefully I can make it at the end of this level before the boss. And there we go. Come on. Six minutes in already and I'm doing terrible today. Oh, come on, get up there. Man, I'm gonna have to find a checkpoint. Come on, I can't go the other way. Oh my god. It's like I do so much better at these games when I'm not doing a Let's Play. just hope I can actually make it in. Then we have this. Man, I've got to hurry before time's over. Come on. Come on, I don't have time for you stupid bumpers. God, I hope I can make it in. Hurry up, come on. Just turn into supersonic and beat the crap out of them. Oh, thank goodness. And we're already 15 minutes in. There we go. And I guess this is like a highlight of the game, just seeing Sonic on a snowboard. And one of the Game Gear titles, I can't remember which one it is now, but in one of the snow levels, there was like this little box that you could open, and you can get Sonic to snowboard for a bit until he like ran into like an enemy or something. But I think it also ran off, or after a while. I think I saw him. Yeah. That should help with us nicely in this level. And you gotta spin to get these things to go up. There's another section that I could have gone to. I don't think this is really necessary, but I do it anyway. Just to get to the level a lot faster. Why didn't I see that coming? think we're near the end of the level. By the way, I like how the music changes through both of the acts. It gives a different kind of different kind of I guess vibrancy to the music. And I think there's water in this level too, so I've got to be careful. Now we're in a cave. Yep, definitely water. Geez, I didn't even need supersonic for him. Well, hopefully if I can make it clear with this final boss, we should be able to make this in this one part. That, and if I don't have to make so many constant stops in this level. Ugh. And surprising enough, there's actually water in the second act of this. So, I'll definitely need to look around for a water shield if I can. Or find one in a bonus stage. Why Why do they have to be there of all places? Alright, let's see if I can get a shield in this one. Hopefully I'll be able to make it through this act in only like 5 minutes. Well, one thing's for sure, I'll have plenty of lives to get through this game. Where are you up to, Knuckles? Oh, I wish I didn't have to lose my shield for that, but I guess I do need to make some good time on this video, so... See, nothing's down there. Just more rings. What's over here then? Big ring. There we go. Is anything up there? Looks like something, but I don't know if I can reach it. I'll forget it. Just wait until I actually get a ring. Why did I do that? There we go. Another one of these. Okay. Strangely enough, you have to fight two bosses in this last act. One is Robotnik, who, well, you have to fight him twice, actually. First, he's like on this thing on this cliff, and he, like, shoots, like, these giant bowling ball things at you, and he can shoot them upwards, and he can shoot them straight over. And he does both, like, one at a time. So. Oh, and I hate these things right here. Because you see what that did? It made me lose my shield. And now I have to look for another one. If there is one. Because I really don't want to lose my rings on this last fight. Another one of these guys. Alright, what's up there? Oh, thank God. Actually, he has 3 forms. Forgot about that. In his second form, you can pretty much hit him, like, completely, but, like, there's this laser that he shoots out, and after he takes a few hits, his laser goes away. But there's, like, this spinning spike thing that goes around him. So, and after that, he comes back with, like, this machine with 2 hands. And, with that, you have to hit, like, from under him somehow. And if you try and jump from, like, the side of him, he grabs you, and he knocks you into, like, the ground, and you lose your rings. And there's spikes, like, on top of him, too, so you can't hit him from upwards. Well, so far, so good. Like, I know these games, like, rely on speed, but I hate how there's always some sort of obstacle in your way, like an enemy or something, that, like, really prevents you from actually being able to make it through a level in top speed. And here's our first fight with Robotnik. Yeah, we get to fly in a ship. I don't know why Tails is just there, but... At first I thought it was just Knuckles that just knocked himself down from there, but... I don't know, I guess the platform there or whatever wasn't holding up too well. And here is the second form. Now he brings out his big bot. Well, you can't hit him from the side. You just have to make sure you're not too down below where his arms are. And you can't really land a hit when he's getting ready to do this, because he'll just shoot himself down. Well, luckily I won't need supersonic for this fight, as I'm already on a ball. Or on a roll, I should say. Ah. And the music is still playing even with him dead. And that's Sonic 3. If I had Sonic and Knuckles added on, it would have continued on to actually let me play through the levels in that game. And I could have gotten the, what do you call it, the Super Emeralds, which would let me be hypersonic. And what that does... Well, Sonic, he pretty much looks the same as Supersonic, only he changes like different colors. And you see like trails of him going behind him as you run with him, and there's also like a little, I don't know if it's like a homing attack, but if you press the jump button twice, he shoots himself forward like you can with the fire shield. And there's like this little flash of light whenever he does it. So then he pretty much controls the same as Supersonic. And he jumps in the same height too. So, I'm not sure which game I'm gonna do next. I've got this other Sega Genesis game that's called Valis. And, it's about this schoolgirl named Yuko who has like this strange dream where like these monsters are attacking, and she gets like these powers and a sword, I guess from like this god, and she has to take down this overlord of like this dream world. And that's pretty much it. So, I might give that one a try next. But I'm gonna try and do a little bit of training on it first before I actually try a Let's Play on it, because it does get pretty difficult later on in the game. So, well, with that said, I think with Sonic and Knuckles added on, it takes like at least 2 hours to beat that game with Sonic or Tails or Knuckles. And that's about it for this Let's Play. I'll see you guys next time then.